Did you know that nearly 45% of adults over 60 experience digestive problems every single week? Constipation, bloating, or stomach discomfort are so common that many people simply accept them as part of aging. But here's the shocking truth. One of the very foods you may be eating to feel healthier, papaya, can actually make these problems worse when it's combined with the wrong foods. Most seniors have been told that papaya is one of the best fruits for digestion, heart health, and even skin. And while that's true, the story is not complete. What almost nobody talks about are the hidden risks. Eating papaya together with certain foods can quietly harm your stomach, strain your blood sugar, and even raise inflammation in your joints. This isn't just uncomfortable, it could slowly damage your health in ways that are easy to miss until it's too late. Today, I'm going to show you the exact food combinations you must avoid if you're over 60 and love papaya. I'll also reveal how to eat it the right way, so you can enjoy all the benefits without putting your health at risk. Before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching this video from, and what time is it right now? Leave a comment below. I can't wait to see your answers. And if you enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button. If not, just give it a like. It really helps this channel grow. Stay with me until the end, because what you'll learn today could completely change the way you look at this simple fruit. Papaya may look like just another tropical fruit, but its story begins far from the supermarket shelves we know today. Originally grown in the warm climates of Central and South America, papaya quickly traveled across oceans, becoming a favorite in Asia and eventually in the United States. Walk into almost any grocery store in Florida, California, or even a small Midwestern town, and you are likely to find this golden fruit waiting in the produce aisle. Its journey is a reminder of how foods once considered exotic can become part of everyday life, even in the kitchens of American seniors who never thought they would eat tropical fruit at all. The papaya itself is striking in appearance. When ripe, its skin glows a deep yellow or orange, while the inside reveals soft salmon-colored flesh dotted with shiny black seeds. The taste is sweet, yet mild, sometimes described as a mix between melon and peach, but with a smoother texture that makes it easy to chew. That is important, because as we age, softer foods that do not strain our teeth or dentures become a quiet relief. Eating papaya does not feel like a chore. It feels like a small treat, gentle on the stomach and the jaw alike. Beneath that pleasant flavor hides a surprising range of nutrients. Papaya is rich in vitamin C, the same vitamin found in oranges, but in even higher amounts per serving. It also offers vitamin A and beta-carotene, which are essential for protecting vision as we grow older. The fruit contains soluble fiber, known for helping regulate cholesterol, and insoluble fiber, which supports digestion. Perhaps most unique is papain, a natural enzyme that acts like tiny scissors, helping to break down protein so our bodies can absorb it more easily. Think of it as a built-in digestive aid, one that comes packaged in the fruit itself, no prescription required. For older adults in America, papaya stands out for practical reasons. It is naturally low in calories, which matters when metabolism slows and every bite needs to count. Its glycemic index is low, meaning it does not spike blood sugar the way many sweet snacks do. That is a quiet comfort for anyone monitoring diabetes or prediabetes conditions that affect millions of seniors. And unlike many health foods that taste bland or require complicated preparation, papaya is simple. Slice it in half, scoop out the seeds, and you are left with a ready-to-eat, nutrient-packed meal. What makes papaya truly special is the combination of ease and power. It is not just another piece of fruit to brighten a plate. Used thoughtfully, it becomes what many nutrition experts call a superfood, a natural ally that supports digestion, immunity, skin, and heart health all at once. For seniors who sometimes feel that their choices are limited, papaya offers a gentle reminder that simple changes can still bring real benefits. You may not control the years passing by, but you can control what you place on your table. And that small choice repeated day after day can be the difference between feeling fragile and feeling strong enough to embrace life with steady energy and quiet confidence. The 8 major health benefits of papaya for seniors: improving digestion and relieving constipation. One of the most common complaints among seniors in America is a slow or uncomfortable digestive system, often marked by bloating or constipation. Papaya offers a natural answer to this problem through an enzyme called papain, which acts like a gentle helper, breaking down proteins into smaller pieces that the body can easily absorb. Instead of feeling weighed down after a meal with meat or dairy, papain helps the stomach handle food more efficiently, leaving you lighter and more comfortable. Along with papaya provides both soluble and insoluble fiber, each serving its own unique purpose. Soluble fiber absorbs water and forms a soft gel that makes stool easier to pass, while insoluble fiber adds bulk and helps the bowels stay regular. Together, they create a natural rhythm in digestion that many seniors find difficult to maintain as they age. Unlike laxatives, which often come with side effects such as cramping or dependency, papaya works in harmony with the body without harsh chemicals or sudden urgency. Think of a senior in Florida who starts her morning with a small bowl of fresh papaya. Instead of reaching for a bottle of fiber supplements or stool softeners, she finds herself visiting the bathroom regularly without discomfort, simply because her body is working the way it should. For many older adults, this simple shift in diet can mean less reliance on pills and more trust in the body's natural systems. Digestive ease is not a luxury. It is a daily comfort that allows seniors to focus on enjoying family gatherings, walks in the park, and conversations with friends rather than silently worrying about discomfort. Choosing papaya is a way of regaining control over an issue that too many accept as part of aging, when in reality, a thoughtful adjustment in diet can make a noticeable difference. Strengthening the immune system. As we age, the immune system often loses some of its sharpness, leaving older adults more vulnerable to colds, flu, and other infections. Papaya steps in here as a remarkable natural booster, offering more than 100% of the daily recommended vitamin C in just one serving. Vitamin C fuels white blood cells, which act as the body's protective army standing guard against bacteria and viruses that try to break through. During flu season, seniors often hear reminders about vaccines and hand washing, but the role of nutrition sometimes gets overlooked. A simple bowl of papaya added to breakfast can supply the antioxidants that reduce inflammation and improve the body's defenses. Research consistently shows that seniors with higher vitamin C intake report fewer and shorter infections, a sign that small dietary habits can quietly build resilience. Imagine a grandfather in Ohio who enjoys papaya in a smoothie each morning. While his friends often spend weeks fighting winter colds, he finds that his symptoms are milder and his recovery quicker. It is not magic, it is biology supported by years of research into how antioxidants strengthen immunity. The immune system may slow with age, but papaya reminds us that food choices can still empower the body. Instead of feeling helpless in the face of seasonal illnesses, seniors can view papaya as a daily ally, one that works silently in the background, preparing the body to defend itself with greater strength. Supporting healthy skin and fighting aging. For many seniors, the mirror reflects changes they did not expect: fine lines, age spots, or skin that no longer feels firm. While no single food can stop the clock, papaya is packed with nutrients that help slow these visible signs of aging. Vitamin A encourages skin cell renewal. Vitamin C promotes collagen production, and beta-carotene acts as a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals responsible for wrinkles and dullness. Papaya has been used for generations in natural skincare remedies, from simple homemade masks to spa treatments. But the most lasting results come from eating it regularly. By nourishing the body from the inside, papaya helps the skin maintain elasticity, moisture, and that subtle glow that many people assume disappears with age. Picture a retired teacher in Arizona who eats papaya several times a week. Her friends often comment on her bright complexion, wondering if she uses expensive creams. In truth, the secret is in her fruit bowl, not on her bathroom shelf. While genetics and lifestyle play their part, nutrition gives the body the building blocks it needs to repair and protect itself daily. Aging skin carries emotional weight. Seniors sometimes feel invisible or less confident, but papaya offers a way to reclaim pride in appearance without costly treatments. Each slice is a reminder that beauty and health are not reserved for the young, they are nurtured by choices we make at any age. Lowering bad cholesterol and supporting heart health. Heart disease remains one of the most serious health threats for Americans over 60, and many seniors quietly carry the burden of rising cholesterol numbers despite years of careful living. Papaya, though often overlooked in this discussion, plays a surprisingly valuable role in protecting cardiovascular health. This fruit is rich in soluble fiber, a type of fiber that acts almost like a sponge inside the digestive tract. It binds to cholesterol molecules and safely carries them out of the body before they can ever reach the bloodstream. Over time, this process gently lowers LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol that clogs arteries and increases the risk of heart attack or stroke. Unlike desserts or snacks that satisfy a craving but add little nutrition, papaya brings both sweetness and protection. Compared with apples or oranges, which are often recommended for cholesterol management, papaya delivers similar or even greater benefits, while also adding unique enzymes and antioxidants. Seniors who make papaya a regular part of their diet may notice improvements in their cholesterol readings not overnight, but gradually, as the body responds to this steady supply of protective nutrients. Picture a widower in Texas who has struggled for years with high LDL despite taking medication faithfully. Out of curiosity, he begins swapping his nightly piece of pie for a bowl of ripe papaya. At first it feels like a small change, one that hardly seems important. But over the course of several months, his doctor notices steady improvements, and his energy begins to return. That bowl of papaya becomes more than dessert. It becomes part of his fight for independence and longevity. Papaya also contributes to heart health through its antioxidant content, which reduces inflammation in blood vessels. Inflammation is a hidden culprit in many heart problems, quietly damaging artery walls and making them more vulnerable to plaque. By calming this inflammation, papaya helps arteries remain flexible and strong. Combined with its potassium content, which supports healthy blood pressure, papaya offers a triple layer of heart protection, lowering LDL, reducing inflammation, and easing strain on blood vessels. The battle against heart disease is not won by one medication or one appointment. It is won in the quiet moments of daily choice. Every slice of papaya adds to a pattern of nourishment that strengthens the heart over time. For seniors who sometimes feel that their health is slipping out of their control, papaya offers a simple, delicious reminder that small, steady steps still matter. Protecting the heart does not have to be a tasteless chore. It can be as enjoyable as enjoying a sweet, vibrant fruit at the end of the day. Protecting vision and eye health. Among the many fears seniors face, losing vision is often one of the most troubling. Eyesight connects us to daily independence, driving to the store, reading the newspaper, or simply watching grandchildren play in the yard. When vision weakens, so does confidence, and everyday life begins to feel smaller. Papaya offers a measure of protection for this precious sense, delivering nutrients that specifically guard aging eyes. Inside each serving of papaya are beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin, three compounds known to support long-term eye health. Beta-carotene is converted into vitamin A, essential for maintaining the cornea and improving night vision. Lutein and zeaxanthin concentrate in the macula, the central part of the retina where they filter harmful blue light from screens, lamps, and the sun. Together, these nutrients act as a shield reducing oxidative stress and helping to slow the progression of age-related macular degeneration and cataracts, the two leading causes of vision loss in older adults. Consider a grandfather in Michigan who enjoys papaya as part of his afternoon snack. While many of his peers complain about difficulty reading or night driving, he notices that his eyes remain more comfortable and less strained. It is not a miracle, but rather the steady benefit of nutrition working quietly in the background. Papaya becomes more than fruit. It becomes part of his plan to hold on to independence. Of course, papaya cannot replace eye exams or proper glasses, but it can strengthen the body's natural defenses. For seniors who worry about their world growing dimmer, this fruit serves as a hopeful ally. Each slice is a reminder that while aging brings challenges, thoughtful choices still protect vision and preserve the freedom to see life clearly. Stabilizing blood sugar levels. For many older adults, few health issues bring more daily stress than blood sugar management. Millions of Americans over 60 live with diabetes or prediabetes, and that constant need to monitor every bite can be exhausting. It is not just about avoiding obvious sweets, it is about the hidden sugars in sauces, breads, and even some fruits that can quietly send blood sugar soaring. That is why papaya feels like such a relief. Despite its naturally sweet taste, papaya has a low glycemic index, meaning it does not cause those sharp, dangerous spikes that leave you drained and uneasy later. The secret lies not only in its sugar profile, but also in its impressive fiber content. Soluble fiber helps slow the absorption of carbohydrates, keeping blood sugar steady, rather than rising and crashing like a roller coaster. Insoluble fiber adds bulk and improves digestion, giving your body more time to process nutrients. Together, these qualities turn papaya into a fruit that feels indulgent, but behaves responsibly inside the body, offering sustained energy rather than a quick rush. For seniors who miss enjoying dessert, papaya can become a safe and satisfying substitute. Instead of fearing sweet flavors, they can choose papaya with confidence, knowing it supports rather than sabotages their efforts. Imagine a retired couple in California who both received warnings from their doctor about creeping blood sugar levels. They decide to replace their nightly bowl of ice cream with fresh papaya slices. At first it feels like a sacrifice, but soon they discover they enjoy the gentle sweetness, and their morning glucose readings begin to improve. That small switch gives them a sense of control, reminding them that their choices truly matter. Papaya also provides key nutrients that benefit overall metabolic health. Its antioxidants reduce inflammation, a silent factor in insulin resistance. Its vitamins support the pancreas and other organs involved in blood sugar regulation. Over time, these small contributions add up, helping seniors not only manage numbers on a chart, but also improve how they feel in daily life. More steady energy, fewer crashes, and less of that foggy fatigue after meals. Of course, papaya is not a cure for diabetes, and it should always be part of a balanced plan that includes doctor's guidance, exercise, and appropriate medications when needed. But it does serve as a gentle partner in a journey that often feels overwhelming. Choosing papaya says something powerful. Health does not mean giving up every pleasure. It means finding smart, joyful alternatives. For seniors who sometimes feel trapped between cravings and restrictions, this simple fruit offers freedom, reminding them that a sweet life is still possible, one mindful choice at a time. Reducing inflammation and joint pain. Inflammation, often described as a silent fire within the body, is one of the hidden challenges of aging. Papaya helps calm this fire with its blend of papain, vitamin C, and flavonoids, all known for their anti-inflammatory effects. For seniors with arthritis, sore muscles, or general stiffness, papaya offers a natural way to reduce discomfort. Unlike over-the-counter pain relievers, which can irritate the stomach or affect the liver, papaya works gently and without harmful side effects. Its nutrients target the root causes of inflammation rather than masking symptoms. Eating papaya consistently may not remove pain entirely, but it can make daily movements more manageable. Picture a retired carpenter in Pennsylvania who struggles with stiff knees. After adding papaya to his diet, he notices the morning walk to get the newspaper feels less burdensome. He still manages his condition with medical advice, but the fruit provides a subtle lift that improves quality of life. Inflammation may be common with age, but it does not have to dictate every day. Papaya represents a small yet powerful step toward comfort, allowing seniors to continue gardening, golfing, or simply enjoying a stroll with less pain. Strengthening bones and preventing fractures. For anyone over 60, bone health quickly shifts from a distant concern to an everyday reality. Doctors remind us about osteoporosis. Falls become more dangerous, and even a minor slip on the kitchen floor can lead to a fracture that changes daily life. Papaya, though often thought of as simply a sweet fruit, quietly supports the skeletal system with nutrients that matter deeply as we age. The first is vitamin K, which acts like a traffic director for calcium, guiding it away from arteries and into the bones where it belongs. Alongside it is magnesium, a mineral that helps activate vitamin D, which in turn improves how effectively the body absorbs calcium. And then, of course, there is calcium itself, the building block of bone density. While papaya may not replace a glass of milk or a supplement, it contributes to this trio in a natural, balanced way. Even modest servings add up. Eating papaya several times a week is like steadily laying bricks into the foundation of your skeleton. You do not see the progress, but over months and years it strengthens your structure from within. Imagine a grandmother in New York who fractured her wrist after a small fall. Rather than feeling powerless, she added papaya to her diet, combined with light walking and a little yogurt each day. Slowly, she began to feel reassured that she was actively protecting herself. Strong bones are not only about avoiding injuries. They represent freedom, the freedom to lift grandchildren, to climb stairs, to garden in the backyard, or to simply live independently. Each slice of papaya, in its quiet way, helps maintain that freedom. It is a gentle reminder that even small choices still shape the quality of life after 60. 4 common mistakes seniors make when eating papaya. Eating papaya that is overripe or beginning to ferment. Papaya is delicious when it reaches perfect ripeness, soft enough to slice, but still firm enough to hold its shape. The problem comes when the fruit is left sitting too long on the counter, or even in the refrigerator. Overripe papaya begins to ferment, and though it may look harmless, it can quietly cause digestive problems. Seniors who eat it may notice stomach upset, looser stools, or even sudden spikes in blood sugar, since the natural sugars become more concentrated as the fruit breaks down. For older adults who already deal with fragile digestion, this mistake can feel frustrating. You think you are making a healthy choice, only to find yourself bloated and uncomfortable later. I once heard from a retired nurse in Florida who loved papaya, but often ate it when it was mushy and sour. She noticed her blood sugar readings creeping upward, not realizing the overripe fruit was part of the issue. The lesson is simple. Choose papaya that feels slightly soft to the touch, with a sweet aroma, but avoid any that smells sour, has bubbles in the flesh, or shows brown patches. By paying closer attention, you protect your stomach, your energy, and your confidence in the foods you eat. Eating papaya immediately after a large meal. Many people, especially seniors trying to improve digestion, believe papaya is best eaten right after a heavy dinner. It seems logical because papaya contains papain, an enzyme that supports the breakdown of protein. Yet in reality, eating papaya immediately after a large heavy meal can backfire. When your stomach is already full of meat, bread, or fried foods, adding papaya on top may actually cause extra fermentation, producing gas and uncomfortable bloating. Imagine finishing a big Sunday lunch with family roast beef, mashed potatoes, maybe even dessert, and then reaching for papaya expecting relief. Instead, you find yourself gassy and restless all afternoon. A gentleman from Ohio told me he thought papaya was upsetting his stomach, when the real problem was timing. The solution is simple. Enjoy papaya on an empty stomach, or at least 2 hours after a big meal. Seniors who follow this timing often report that the fruit feels light, soothing, and truly beneficial. It is not about giving up papaya, but about letting the body use it in the right way. Eating raw green papaya without proper cooking. Green papaya is used in many Asian dishes, often shredded into salads or cooked in soups. While it can be healthy, eating raw green papaya without proper preparation carries risks. The unripe fruit contains a milky latex substance under the skin that can irritate the stomach. For seniors with sensitive digestion or anyone with a latex allergy, this can cause cramping, nausea, or even vomiting. One retired teacher in California shared how she tried to copy a Thai green papaya salad recipe she found online. Within hours, she experienced stomach cramps and regretted not cooking the fruit. The issue was not the papaya itself, but the way it was prepared. When cooked thoroughly, the latex is broken down and no longer harmful. Boiling it in soups, stews, or fermenting it in pickles makes it safe and tasty. For seniors, the message is clear. Avoid eating raw green papaya unless you are absolutely sure it has been prepared correctly. A little caution can spare you a lot of discomfort while still letting you enjoy the variety papaya has to offer. Ignoring papain allergy or sensitivity. Papain, the enzyme that makes papaya so beneficial for digestion, can also be dangerous for those with an allergy. Seniors who are sensitive to papain may first notice itching in the mouth hives on the skin or swelling of the lips and tongue. In more severe cases, the reaction can escalate quickly into breathing difficulties or even anaphylaxis, a life-threatening condition. Unfortunately, many people do not know they are allergic until they have a reaction. A retired mechanic from Arizona told me he thought papaya was giving him heartburn, but after one meal, he experienced throat tightness and had to seek emergency care. It turned out he was allergic to papain. This does not mean papaya is unsafe for everyone, only that it is important to pay attention to how your body responds. If you notice unusual symptoms after eating papaya, stop immediately and talk to your doctor. For most seniors, papaya is safe and beneficial, but ignoring the possibility of allergy can be dangerous. Awareness is the best protection. As we come to the end of this video, I hope you've seen how something as simple as papaya can be both a friend to your health and, if used the wrong way, a quiet source of trouble. The lesson is not about fear, it's about awareness. Small, thoughtful choices each day can protect your digestion, your heart, your vision, and your overall sense of well-being. But please remember, every person's health is unique. If you're living with a medical condition or you notice new symptoms, it's important to talk directly with your doctor before making changes to your diet. These tips are shared for general awareness. If you're facing any health challenges, be sure to check with your doctor before trying anything new. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What was the most useful idea you're taking away today? Share your thoughts below, or if you'd simply like to add a little encouragement for others, type the word HOPE in the comments. Your words might inspire someone else who truly needs it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with a friend or loved one who could benefit. Take good care of yourself, stay steady on your journey, and may each day bring you a little more strength, clarity, and joy. Until next time, be well and keep your spirit hopeful.